So hello everyone and welcome back to OBG Gaming. Today we're going to be doing just a short Entropia video. Been a while since I've done an Entropia video, mostly because I haven't really done anything special. Been grinding basically. I've been on Toulon, still on Toulon, grinding the dailies. That's a nice Bombardo. Yep, grinding the dailies, grinding the crafting daily, evade, and perception, is it? But yes, I've been grinding the Bari, I've been grinding the Kafar, and I have been grinding the crafting. Um, Outcome of which, I mean, we can see from construction here, machinery. So I've gone from basically nothing in machinery to about 3,000, which pretty good. That's the benefit of the daily here. It grinds you through, gives you a chunk every day. And I've been doing that pretty much every day because I can run it in the background whilst I'm doing other things. The shooting dailies, the Bari, I'm doing once maybe every couple of days, largely because I finish quite late at night and it doesn't reset on a 16-hour timer, it resets on a 24-hour timer. So by the time I finish, I usually want to be going to bed. So I usually skip a day and then do it the next day. The perception one with the, what are they called again? Kafash. That I've been doing daily when I've had time. That's probably my third priority. Crafting 1, Bari 2, Kafash 3. And been getting a few of those in. And yeah, I mean, it's been okay. Again, the thing about this game is if you're not prepared to grind, if you're not prepared to do other things whilst you're doing this game, you're going to get frustrated very quickly. Because you're going to be, burning through a lot of resources, which means, for most people, spending money. Unless you go, even if you go to a main, even if you go to Calypso, you're basically going to be spending money. Yeah, it's. I'm really not doing anything, as I said, not doing anything particularly special. Just slowly burning my way through and grinding the skills, which is, effectively why I came here. And I think one of the good things about here over Calypso is you can really do that. You can focus, you can grind your skills, and you can slowly, build them up, killing things that are not dropping too bad. Although today's been horrific. I'm currently at 57% returns. I want to cry, but hopefully I'll get something before I finish here. I only want to kill another 54 or so. I might have to move to the catfish just to see if I can get these gains back a little bit. But so what else have I been doing? I obviously been spending time with the family, been working hard. I'm in the finance department, so end of the month is always a busy time, or beginning of the next month is end of the month, but busy time. So that's been it's been hard work. So we did record a Lego video last night with my little one, with young bloke, but unfortunately halfway through I must have clipped something and it stopped recording. So I lost most of that content. So my little one wasn't best happy about his new dad's video making skills. But we got some more Lego sets that we want to be building in the not too distant future, which is good. And then the other thing that I got into, so I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I did a video last weekend with my friend Sarah where we looked through her Valheim world. And what it really brought home to me is I've got a lot of projects in Valheim that I just haven't quite finished yet. They're pretty impressive, but they're not quite done. And obviously she had some things that she wanted to finish off as well, but I just felt that as I was showing her around, and we didn't create a video on that, maybe I'll do that next time I show somebody around, but as I was showing her around, I was like, oh yeah, I've wanted to do this, and I've been wanting to do this. And so what I've been doing this week actually, and yeah, it's been taking more of my time this week is actually doing some building in Valheim. So what I'll probably do later on this week is just show you around a couple of the new things that I've built and a couple of the projects that I'm going to be working on. So I just want to, if I'm going to be visiting people's worlds and if I'm going to be, looking at their stuff and then bringing them back to my place after, I want to have something a little bit more polished to show. So that's going to be the probably the focus over the next month or so, whilst I continue to grind in Toulon. Although with Halloween coming, I'm probably going to do a run over to Next Island to do their Halloween event. Did that last year, got some nice little decorations and things. It's kind of fun and nice, pretty easy to be honest, and always good to get back there occasionally, do some social. So I'm probably going to go back just over Halloween and do that. I'm not going to do the Halloween mayhem. I don't have that in me, and I'm grinding here, so I'm just going to probably just pop over to Next Island, do the Halloween quest over there, and come back here. And when I came from Cali, I actually took my Next Island tickets to Cali by mistake, but I do have them with me, so I'll probably take them over when I go, and just have to hope that I don't get pirated on the way. But fingers crossed. Never, touch wood, fingers crossed, all of those different things. I've been lucky so far, but I'm sure the luck will run out at some point. So that's it. As I said, not really much to report. Just thought I'd check in and wish my Entropia viewers, just let them know what I've been doing. I mean, I guess it's the same for a lot of content makers in Entropia. It's hard to keep creating content because a lot of the time you're focused on doing something focused. When I was building my incision plates, I spent so much time on Next Island just killing the same mob over and over and over and farming the same thing over and over and over, and getting the returns, watching the auction house. It wouldn't have been good content. I mean, at the time I wasn't making content, but it wouldn't have been good content. I mean, I must have been there 6 months doing pretty much the same thing, but that's this game. It's very grindy, but if you stick at things, you can, you get somewhere, and that's part of the allure. And nothing comes easy in this game, so you have to keep going, you have to keep plugging away, and eventually you get what you want out of it. So that's about it. I'm gonna finish up killing my 160 bari for the day. Go back my 2 ped of oil, which is really not worth it for this particular. I mean, look at that, minus 113, 58% returns. This is brutal. I tell you, come on, give me a couple of nice hits just to bring me back a little bit. They'll come. I mean, this is again something I've learned in this game is you get the ebbs and flows, and minus 115. When you're spending 4,000 or 5,000, then it's not much, and I'm sure it will come back. I'll probably get at some point in the not too distant a couple of globals that'll pull it back, and I'll end up around 95%, which is what you basically end up around. So I'm not too stressed. It's pretty demoralizing when you go through periods like this, but then you get the highs and the lows. So I will leave it there. I'll probably keep recording in the background just in case I do hit a global before I finish up, and I can just show you guys how I end up. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Apologies for the lack of Entropia content recently, but just been plugging away, doing the same old, and I will probably continue to do it for a little bit longer still. So have a great evening, and this is Old Bloke Gaming signing off.